All right, welcome back. A Pain in the Aunt is a heartwarming story for the whole family playing at the Comedy Playhouse.
Yes, it is, and we are going to see a scene from the play in just a moment. But first, Tony Eckstadt joins us to explain what it is all about. Tony, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
Well, I want to talk about the play, but first let's talk about the Comedy Playhouse.
Right.
What do you guys do over there?
Well, our motto at the Comedy Playhouse is come for the fun of it. So other than our Halloween shows, we really don't do anything dark and creepy or anything like that. We put on plays that are mostly comedies, some light mysteries. We want to create an environment where the audience can just come and relax, have a good laugh, enjoy themselves for a couple hours.
And so being a local theater, do you do mostly local plays, or where do the writers come from?
Well, we do local playwrights, and increasingly so. We've got limited budgets, and that mostly goes on sets and costume. So to avoid paying royalties, we've basically got two options. We can do public domain works, which were the bread and butter of the theater the first couple years, Mark Twain, O. Henry, and so on. Or we can do local playwrights or other people with original material that allow us to put it on. And we were very lucky a couple years ago to develop an in-house playwright. Paray Summers has written a half a dozen plays for us, all very funny comedies. And the first one she did, A Pain in the Ant, is the one that we're going to do a new production of coming up.
Well, I love it. I'm loving the pictures already, too. It looks hilarious. So other than A Pain in the Ant, what else do you have coming up?
Well, A Pain in the Ant is June 12th through July 26th, except for July 4th weekend. And July 4th weekend, we've got local playwright, actor, man of many talents, James Gooden, is doing his FDR show, which is a one-man show based on Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Fireside Chats. It's a real nice July 4th entertainment. And following that, we've got another original production, also by James Gooden, called Tinseltown, which is set in the golden age of Hollywood, and it's an original musical.
Wow, any history buff is going to love the Fireside Chat, and I know I do. So how many people are involved in the Comedy Playhouse overall?
Well, there's a core group of about a dozen that you'll see regularly cast in performances or that we know we can count on for set construction and technical help. And then there's about another dozen that are sort of the wider circle, don't have quite as much time to help, but come by when they can. And we're always looking for new people if they're interested, either actors or tech people or anyone with an interest. I would say come see a show, see what we do. And if you're interested, stick around, talk to the cast. We'll get you in touch with the right people to get involved.
Well, I think that's great. And what about like outside people who might have their own show? Can they rent your space?
They can. We have limited opportunities for that because we have the space pretty well utilized with our own schedule. But there have been a couple of times in the past people have limited engagements, special one-off performances for things. And yeah, we're absolutely happy to show them around the space, see if it'll work for what they need, and work out a way for them to put it there. That's
so cool. It's a local theater offering wonderful experience for people. Anyone who's aspiring to be an actor, I mean,
Absolutely.
This is probably amazing training.
So definitely.
I want to thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about the scene that we're about to watch.
Well, A Pain in the Ant is about a woman named Priscilla who borrowed some money from her aunt and can't pay it back. So she's agreed to live with her aunt and be her caretaker. And her aunt is cranky and creates all kinds of problems. And in this scene, Priscilla has just come back from lunch with her friend Gina. And they walk in and see what they find.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing it. The Comedy Playhouse production of A Pain in the Ant runs this Friday through July 26th. As a special for viewers, you can receive $5 off tickets to the show. For more information, you can call 270-9310 or visit thecomedyplayhouse.com. And thank you so much, Tony.
My
and
pleasure.
now, here is a scene from the play by actors Kristen Keck and Maria Fletcher.
Oh, Aunt Margaret is on the couch. Looks like she's dead to the world.
No wonder. Ooh, good scotch. She sure did put a dent in this bottle. Hey, wait a minute. Only one glass. The attorney or Aunt Margaret?
Had to be Aunt Margaret. She said her attorney doesn't drink, but she doesn't usually quite drink that much, especially not the good stuff. That one she had hidden in her bathroom behind the toilet bowl cleanser in an ancient Kotex box.
Ooh!
Yeah, talk about that not so fresh feeling.
Wait a minute. You would know where she hides her stash because...
I look.
Well, what else does Aunt Margaret hide besides her hooch, that is?
Romance novels.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's got them hidden under her mattress, behind the toilet bowl. I even found one in a box of Cheerios once. And they're sometimes very explicit.
Ooh. Who would have thought that dear old Aunt Margaret had a dark side, reading pornography?
Oh, they're not pornography. They're just the books with the heavy breathing and heavy petting and pirates.
Ooh, 50 Shades of Gross.